Good morning. Hi, I'm Connie Fuchsa with Foote Title Group, and we are passionate about making sure that your home closing process is simple and understandable. We understand how overwhelming the home buying process can be, and it is our mission and passion to make sure that you are kept in the loop every step of the way, that you understand everything that you're dealing with and signing, and that when you walk away from that closing table, you feel confident knowing that your home and yourself are both protected. Good morning, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in. So this morning I wanted to talk to you just for a few minutes about some things. Thank you so much. How's my green look today? Everybody commented about my yellow yesterday, so I thought I'd try green today. So today I thought I'd talk a little bit about one of the terms that you might see when you're going through the process of looking at homes. And one of the things, good morning, Kathy. Thanks for joining in. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Thank you so much. I wanted to talk about short sales because a lot of times you might be looking at new homes or maybe even getting ready to write a contract on something, and you'll see a lot of terms that maybe you don't understand. And one of the things that you see a lot in the market right now is the word short sale. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. I was curious because yesterday so many people commented about the yellows, so I thought I'd try another bright color today. I love those bright colors. Good morning to you too. So the word short sale means that when a seller needs to sell their home, when they purchase their home, they might have purchased it when the real estate market was really crazy, and they bought it at a very expensive price, which at the time was a very valuable price. And unfortunately, when the market changed and a lot of homes became a lot less value, worth a lot less in value, then unfortunately the seller had a change in their life circumstances and needed to sell that home, and weren't able to sell that home for that large value that they originally purchased it for. And now they're in somewhat of a bad situation, and mortgage companies made the decision to start allowing people under a lot of circumstances to be able to sell their home and possibly pay off the mortgage at a lot lower amount than what was actually due. So what you see is a lot of times people will purchase homes or may have purchased a home and borrowed a lot of money to purchase that home, and now they find that the home's not valued at what that home is actually, what it was actually mortgaged for. So they owe a lot more than they could actually sell it for. So lenders decided that in a lot of cases that they would agree to take less to satisfy that balance on that mortgage, but there's a lot of circumstances that go into it. So on the seller side, you have a lender who requires a lot of documentation, sometimes even requires you be in default, which sometimes can be a little bit tricky because even though you may owe more on your home than it's worth, you don't necessarily want to deal with a credit issue that could happen based on being in default on your mortgage. So that has been kind of a tricky part that a lot of sellers have been dealing with, but mortgage lenders have realized that, and in a lot of cases are making that not a requirement. But they do require a lot of documentation, valuations of the home, your current situations, what are requiring you to move and need to take less for that home. So a lot of paperwork and a lot of timing goes into that before that house would even really want to go on the market. And then on the buyer side, you need to make sure of quite a few things. I mean, it's a great deal to buy a home at a lower value than maybe what the higher end is on the market right now. But you know, if you have a seller who is distraught and is maybe selling their home at a lot less value than what they originally purchased it for, they're in a very tough situation. And in some cases, those homes may need some repair. The seller may have walked away from that home, and the lender's agreeing to do a short sale as opposed to foreclosing on it because that is a little bit easier for the lender and costs a whole lot less for them to do. But so you may be dealing with a home that sat for a while that maybe needs some repairs or maybe hasn't been kept up as well. So those are all things that maybe are a concern. And then when we actually get involved, there are quite a few things with a short sale that could actually be affecting the title to the property. Maybe there are some other things that the seller couldn't afford to pay. And so maybe they are delinquent in some other things that may have caused some issues that may show up on the title. So there's a lot of things that go into looking at a short sale, but a short sale is when a seller actually owes more than the house is worth, and the lender agrees to take less, more that market value, and to repay that mortgage. So it's also something that you need to keep in mind, that if you're going to look at a home that is in a short sale situation, that you want to make sure that you allot the time necessary to purchase that home, because that lender is going to require a lot of documentation on the contract side and from the purchaser side to make sure that everything's legitimate, because they're taking a big hit on this mortgage and they want to make sure that they are not that there's no fraud happening here. So hopefully that gave you a little bit of help this morning. Short sale could be a great way to go. You just need to have your eyes open, looking at the big picture, both timing and the amount of work that might go into it to take care of it, and make sure that you're investigating the home itself. You may be happy with the way it looks, but there may be some hidden things that you want to make sure you're aware of. So my name is Connie Fuchsa. I own Foote Title Group, where we understand how overwhelming the home buying process is, and we are here to make sure that that is as simple as possible for you, because the home closing should be the simple part. So share with your friends, get in the know zone with Foote Title Group, because we like to make sure you understand everything there is to know about this process. I love talking to you guys. Please feel free to send me any messages with questions or things that you don't understand, because I'd love to help you out. That helps me more know exactly what kind of things to talk about and help you with information. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Check out our website for all kinds of resources, www.footetitlegroup.com. On the Closing Center tab where it says resources, there's links to all kinds of information, our home buyer's guide, and the sample documents book, that gives you a sample of the documents that you may see at closing. So thanks for tuning in. I look forward to talking to you again soon. I'm Connie Fuchsa with Foote Title Group. Have a great day.